and not constitutively screech and say all that. You might be able to tell I'm not from around here. If they get a little bit lost on the way to the venue tonight. Ended up in, is it Chapeltown? Chapeltown in Leeds? I thought they were filming Shameless. Not only was there a bloke changing a baby's nappy on top of a bin, there was a woman having a go at her kids. And she said, hey, stop that, Rihanna. And you can take that smile off your face as well, Beyonce. Basically, I've just heard two Grammy Award-winning divas being told off by a sausage roll in a tracksuit. I used to go into an argument with my grandma, and obviously it's always on the news about smoking causing cancer, and according to my grandma, it's impossible for smoking to cause cancer, because her cat's got cancer, and he's never smoked in his life. Also leads, recently, my girlfriend dumped me, all because I said the word fuck in front of her mum. So I did sandwich it between the words I love to and your daughter. Ever since then I have been on really bad luck with the ladies. For example, I went on a date to the cinema with a 16-year-old, and we all know what's good about taking a 16-year-old to the cinema, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? You can get her in for kids' price. But I train to be a teacher appropriately. So if you do have kids, I have seen lots of presentations on safeguarding children, so it's all fine. Therefore, I went to the college tomorrow for a lecture on child abuse. In my head, this sounded really slick. I went, child abuse? Been there, done that. Almost gone a mile, but thankfully had her on one of those reins. I've generally got a phobia, please don't laugh at this, it's a phobia of public toilets. Ever since they ended up in one, with Keith fucking Chegwin. This is genuinely a true story. It was the Hull Comedy Festival last year, and I was at a urinal next to Keith Chegwin, and I swear to God, as that man approached the urinal and undid his fly, he screamed, "Wahey, Cheggers plays cock." My luck with the ladies leads is finally on the up, because I recently passed my driving test, and we all know you love a man who can drive his mum's Peugeot 206. But teaching with my driving instructor was in short supply, and most of the time he was telling me about his favourite pupil, Big Tits Kirsty, who he said, and I quote, if his warts hadn't flared up again, he would nail it to the wall with his cock, which he then proceeded to describe as a dirty crucifixion. I'm into that. But Kirsty used to bring this friend along to lessons with her, called Gay Joe, and my driving instructor said, I don't let Gay Joe sit directly behind me, Lillian. Just to be cautious. Yes, just because he's gay, he's going to bum you through the seat. I mean, how could a young boy with the world at his feet possibly resist a fat, balding, middle-aged man with eczema so severe it looks like pre-prepared ready bread? No offence, Darren Leatham. But the final thing I will leave you with about my driving instructor was when I told him that story about my grandma. And I said, well, no one ever thinks she's my grandma because she looks quite young. To which he replied, cool. Is she wet the fuck? I beg your pardon? Your grandma, is she gilf? Would you? Which of course leads is a horrendous question to ask. But that's what you get when you let your dad teach you how to drive. I'm being extended. Thank you very much. Before I go, I'd just like to say I am available for children's parties.